You got new tracks you working on?
Yeah, actually, right now.
Yeah, right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got some too.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a beat tonight.
Oh, yeah, and cooking too. I'm proud of it. Like, real talk. Hey, man, what's up, what it do? Welcome to another episode, man, of Wake Up Winning, man. You know what I'm saying? You woke up, you already winning. You know how we do? No whining, man. Wake up to wake up winning, man. Look, today on the show, we got one of my nephews on this joint, and not just my nephew, one of the hottest producers right now in the game, man. Jbanz is on set. He has blessed us today with an interview, man, and we just finna get straight to it and talk about business, man. I'm gonna let my boy introduce himself to you. Furthermore, and get into detail, we're gonna kick this show off right. What it do, man?
What's going on?
What's up with you, man?
First off, I want to give glory to God, say thanks for everything, you do for us. So, and give a huge shout out to my man Jay. That's Unc. He more than just a barber to me, just a mentor, taught me a lot of stuff. And I wouldn't really be where I am with this music shit if it wasn't for him. So huge shout out to my man. My name is Jbanz. I go by Bands, Jordan, whatever you want to call me. And I'm a rapper / singer. I do a little R&B, and I'm a producer, audio engineer. I do cover arts, album snippets. Let me know. Just hit me up if you want me to do that.
Man, real quick, tell them where you at before we get started. Like social media to look.
You can hit me up, and my main account is _Jbanz. I am _JBANZ, and my producing account is PRODBYBANZ.
That's what's up, man. We're glad to have you, man. One of the youngest and the hottest, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Memphis, Tennessee, man. Jbanz, man, I've been knowing you for a little minute. Again, our introduction to each other, man, just glory to God, man. You cutting your hair, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my man, I'm gonna tell you something. When you find your purpose, man, you know what I'm saying, you're going to know it. It was always deeper than a haircut. And it didn't take me long to realize that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that this helped open up doors to be able to just meet people, truly meet people and understand people of all walks of life. And I always jumped into every session, every conversation, letting people know that I don't know it all. You know what I'm saying? I aspire to even get half of it. You know what I'm saying? So my conversation was never about being right all the time. It's about really for me to help understand better of myself. You know what I'm saying? But dealing with getting to know you has been a pleasure, man. I've been with you through pretty much a lot of your teenage years, adolescence, you know what I'm saying? Proms, graduations, you name it, college send-offs and everything. And watching you grow from just really remembering you not really knowing what you want to be outside of successful. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you understood that you wanted to be successful at it, I always told you, hey, just enjoy the journey because you already know you just want to be successful. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? Because that allows you to open your door, open up your mind and allow you to walk through certain doors to experience different levels of success. And you're still not done. You're still not done. You're still not done walking through doors, man. Don't think wherever you at right now, it's just it. You know what I'm saying? It's more opportunities, it's more experiences, man. And like I've always told you, man, like life is about experiencing, man. You know what I'm saying? So you could know. So, man, with all that being said, so I have to talk to you about graduation from high school all the way to college. What was the experience? Me and you already had the intimate conversation, the detailed conversation about it. I just wanted you to explain briefly what it was like from senior year to freshman of college, the transition, what you experienced, because I think some of our viewers need to see themselves, those older than you and definitely younger than you or your age, like what was that walk like? What was your mindset all the way to you basically decided, hey, I feel different. I see different. And more so important that you knew it was okay to feel this way. Mm. So go ahead, man. Talk to them and let them know what that was like for you.
Yeah. So yeah. When I will say, me personally, I didn't really enjoy high school like, your average person would. I never really was too fond of school for real. I never really applied myself. And now that, I done got older, I see what the adults was saying, you got to apply yourself. It's going to help you on, further in life for real. But,
yeah. Oh, before I say that, before you get to that, I just thought about something. You were ranked as one of, what was it? What would you say, fastest swimmers?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So, so from swimming all the way to you exploring, you decided that, hey, I'm good at this, but, in high school today. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because here on this show, here in life, I like to celebrate all accolades, acknowledge them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people need to hear that. It wasn't always Jbanz, the producer, the artist. It wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Swimming too. It was just, I always knew if I applied myself, I'd be good at whatever I do for real. That swimming showed me, even though I didn't really apply myself, the times I did try, I could really see, I could really be something with this if I just, really stuck with it. And I never really cared for it. I didn't have that care, to really just get better at something for real. But graduating from high school, I was ready to get up out that school. But I went to college, and I low key knew I wasn't ready. I was still in the same mindset as I was in high school. But I just was like, fuck it, I'm trying to have fun for real. So went to college, and I ain't last a semester, man. I dropped out and came home, but I came home with a vision. I had, I knew I wasn't finna just come home and slack off. I was like, all right, if I'm gonna go home, if I'm gonna, not be in school and for real, I'm gonna get on my shit for real. So I came home. I was learning while I was in school too, like just learning about what I wanted to do. My senior year, I had actually went vegan and just trying to, better myself, be a little healthier and stuff. And I fell off right before I went to college. Went to college. And then I was like, fuck this college shit. I was dealing with, some grieving and stuff, lost a loved one. And I was just, I was ready to come home. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this for my nigga. Long live my nigga Sosa, astronaut. Go check out his music if you want. I had came home. But before I came home, I was just kind of doing my own research on health. Like, all right, I'm going to come home, get on my shit. And one thing I knew about getting on my shit was being healthy. I knew how to be a little healthy for real. So I found out about this guy named Yaki Awaken, and he put me on a lot of game for real about just how the body works and taking care of yourself, and I learned a lot. And so I came home with a plan. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get on this, get on my health shit for real, start working, and so that was that.
Okay,
in that sense. So
in that sense, right there. So one of the key things I got out of what you just said, and I think people need to understand this, like he was naturally gifted in swimming, but he did not naturally have the same love for that. He knew it was something different. And and the reason I'm pointing that out is because a lot of us are told or preached to at a very young age that, man, you're naturally gifted. This is what you should embrace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They always will say, you're such a bright student. Even with school, they'll be like, you're such a bright student. You just got to apply yourself. But it's like, when I don't got that love for it, when I don't have that enjoyment, that passion and stuff, it's just, I never could do it. You know what I'm saying? I can do it, and I know I can, but I just chose not to do it for real.
Yeah, I mean, the passion wasn't there. So, I mean, it's hard to execute or finish anything without the passion for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and while people mean well are telling you, oh, man, you're just naturally gifted. I've met some people that are just truly naturally gifted at some things. Yeah. Singers, you name it, mechanics, you name it, like, but it doesn't bring them joy, right? They're not, they still feel unfulfilled in what it is that they're doing. So even though you're naturally gifted at something does not necessarily define your purpose. It doesn't put you on track for your purpose, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It if anything, it's just to show you how quickly that could change.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what it did. It showed me, I knew I knew it like in the back of my head, as much as I would try and then as much as I wouldn't try, I knew this woman wasn't for me. But it showed me that I could do it. I could do whatever whatever I put my mind to. For real.
Woo,
when I would start trying, I could see the improvement like that. I'm like, dang, all right, bet. Then I just lose that motivation, and then I would just stay kind of stagnant. But I seen the improvement, and it really showed me, just put your mind to something, experiment, try different things out. Get out your comfort zone and find what it is that you truly like to do, and apply that same amount of not motivation, but discipline that you would when I figured it out that I could do this stuff.
The word discipline, it is it's so powerful. Often it gets forget with the whole, having the will to do it, having the passion to do it. You can have all those things to do something, but without discipline, you will fail at it. You can love something wholeheartedly from your relationship with God, to your relationship with just every person, everything that you'll ever come across, everything that you'll ever do. If you don't have discipline towards it, how good is your love? Exactly. How good is your love for it? You know what I'm saying? Because you are disciplined at what it is that you love. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't have it no other way. Like, that's one of the things that I have gotten out of anything that I'm doing. Again, I always, barbering was not, man, you wouldn't have made me never think ever that I was going to be that and then I excelled so quickly at it. I really did. I excelled quickly at that I probably did anything that I was trying to do. Well, not anything, but yeah, a lot of things. But I remember saying that again, having the idea of being disciplined, like staying up late nights, being disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no days off. If you ain't made $1 and what it is you trying to do, the audacity of you to have the day off. The audacity of you to have a day off. You know what I'm saying? You ain't made one dime, but you want a day off. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no days off, ain't no sex off. Look, because there's somebody coming. But coming for that spot, they want what you want. And everybody can have it. Who want it more? Who's going to be more disciplined to stay down with it? Who's going to have it for, longevity? When you went to college, you said the word sidetrack. It's very important. I don't know if you were saying that school was sidetracked along with that, and it's okay if you was, or as you was grieving your cousin, right? But one thing about being sidetracked and why you stay with the journey is because you can enjoy being sidetracked. You know what I'm saying? The sidetrack actually got you on track.
For real. No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Without the sidetrack, you wouldn't even be on track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, no, I'm not saying.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that you said it was a bad thing. I just wanted to point at it, man. How powerful that was, what I heard.
Like, when I lost him, in the back of my head, I was like, man, this is the last thing I wanted. And it still is, but I will say, just going through that whole just battle of grief and dealing with it, it just really made me, more of a man for real. Really just thinking of him, and it's like, man, what would he want me to do? Because he was the main man that, I got a new song, I got a new beat or something, he would be like, damn, that hard. So it was just like, what would he want me to do? He want me to just be, pissed off at the world and, not really do shit, or, get on my grind for real. And so I just used it as motivation. I lost him. And I was like, all right, bet. I know you're looking down, watching over me. So I'm just, do it for real. Show you what I'm made of type shit. So.
And that came really from you understanding his character.
Yeah.
Before he passed, what he would have wanted from you.
Yeah.
He didn't have to say it.
Exactly.
You felt it. He didn't have to verbally say it, but you knew you knew what he wanted for you. You know what I'm saying? Everything about you, what you said is so important. That's why it's important to build character along the way. When people assess you and think about, indulging in you or entertaining you in whatever walk of life it is, it's going to be based off of character. What does his character give me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And for me, nothing made me want to be a better man more than my kids. My oldest son, it just made me want to build character because I want to stand on it. I want to be able to be practicing what I'm preaching.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a better example for him. I never really truly cared. And what I mean by that was just, it didn't have to be, whatever he wanted to, I want him to see that there's a positive in every area that I was walking, that I was talking. Like, truly my son is going to realize some of the things I've done in my past. I've already told him. But I told him so that he can appreciate my honesty. He can appreciate truly my walk. He can't see the father I am right now until he understands the man that I was. He can't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The way it needs to. So, building that character, me being a barber helped me understand, I cut people's heads, and I understand that when I turn them around and when they see themselves, they could have been having the worst day in the world, but their haircut helped change their life, right? I understand that when I'm dealing with these kids, I had to put my kids in the chair and ask myself, who's the man that I want over them? Talking to them, speaking to them, advising them. And it just made me want to be a character because truly when you walk out them doors, man, the world is at you. You may have 30 minutes apiece when you in the shop, of good energy, but what can I pour into you within these 30 minutes to help your walk be better when you leave? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about you being successful per se, more so that you helping other people become successful. One of the things that I admired about you when you started engineering and recording people and producing and stuff like that, you said, man, I really just want to do it out of love. Like the money will come. I just want to help people. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you build blessings with God. You know what I'm saying? That's how you build blessings overall with the idea that, hey, you know what? The money gonna come. Like, cause truly, y'all, the money is a side effect. When you're passionate about something, the money is a side effect. You ain't gotta worry about the money. It's coming because the passion is there. People will pay you for your passion. They can't help it. They can't. They really can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's truly a magnetic energy towards passion. Oh, this guy is passionate. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell with the work that they put in. You know what I'm saying? You ever met somebody you like, man, look, before this man get done, I'm finna tip him. You know what I'm saying? It's like because you feel the passion in the work that he putting in it. You know what I'm saying? And people feel that, man. So when we was talking about, your music, what helped you? What was the push for you? Explain the transition. What started the artist? What started the producer? What started the engineer?
Okay. So as far as the artist goes, it started back when I was like 15. Like me and my homeboys, we was on some freestyling shit, just kind of having fun. I had my nigga Dill. He had a mic and a laptop.
Shout out Dill. We know you gonna see this.
Yeah. Go check him out. He make music too.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were just rapping, on some fun, just trying to have fun type shit. And one thing that I was really gaining from that, or that I was just kind of picking up on, was people's just critique on what, like, my music. I was always getting good feedback type shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm having fun and I'm getting, positive feedback from it. It's like a win-win. And that just kind of sparked something in me. I was like, all right, bet, let me try to learn this shit on my own. And so I remember I was on the school laptop on GarageBand just trying to learn how to EQ right. I was like, man, how you work this joint? So,
well, garage,
yeah,
man, kicked off a generation,
man,
didn't man?
Real, man, I remember I would turn the EQ up and bring, you know, any harsh little frequency I heard, and I would just bring it down. And that shit, you know, it worked for then, but yeah, so, but anyway, I was just, you know, trying it out on my own, learned a little something, and that's where that came from, just really having fun with my niggas. Yeah, and so shout out to my niggas, you know, CEO Kimo, go check him out.
Yeah. CEO Cam.
But yeah, so that's where the artist of me came from. Yeah. As far as producing, man, I got to give a lot of credit to you for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember when I first started making beats, and that's where we really started, you know, communicating about music. You were the first person. Same with engineering. You were the first person that I could really talk to about this stuff. You know, that was really just as geeked out about the not just music, but the detail part of music, the background side of it, the technical side of it. And it's like, man, when I was able to just talk with you when I'll get a haircut, it was just like, damn, I finally found someone I could talk to about this shit. Yeah, so that's all. I remember when I started, I was like, man, all I need is someone I can talk to about this stuff. YouTube is only going to get me so far. And it's still, you know, I'm still learning from YouTube every day. But it's just like when you get that for real, like when you get that one-on-one with a person and really get to ask those specific questions that you just can't get off of the internet, it was just like, that really sparked something in me and motivated me to keep trying on this shit and just learn it. And I finally got to that point where I'm like, okay, you know, I could just pull up the laptop and make a beat for real. So, yeah, so
we're gonna get to that. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, what's up with it? Look, I humbly receive it, and thank you, man. I really didn't know that about your journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought you just kind of walked into it. I know we had different conversations about music on a different level, but I didn't know that. Man, I'm just I'm blessed to hear that, man.
Like, I remember I made like, before we was really just, you know, talking about it, you know, really getting in depth with music and stuff, I had made a couple beats, but I remember the day I was at, I pulled up, got a haircut, and we was talking about something, but I don't remember the exact conversation, but I just remember like, damn, okay, I didn't realize this, okay, and I was just, it was
soaking
like,
it in,
it was
like,
clicking,
that's crazy.
I couldn't really understand.
And I didn't even know you was on it then. That's when you started really, and I remember that day, I was just like, why didn't man picking my brain like kind of detail? Like you was just so into it because you was talking back. You wouldn't just be talking. You was on the conversation.
I'm like, man, I got someone that can answer these questions type shit. So I got home and I tried to make another beat, and then it was just like, okay, I really started watching videos and learning about it, and yeah, it just took off from there for real.
Oh man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what I meant when I said, you know, I wouldn't be where I am without, you know, running into you for real with this music shit. So yeah.
And to be honest with you, like I told you, iron sharpened iron, right? Because I was on, you know, I reached a little level where I felt like I was at my ceiling, and really the venture off, and still kind of venturing off, right? But man, you had got so good at chord progression, you end up schooling me on the back end of that, and it's like he inspired me, like, you know what? I really ain't made an album yet, but just 100% me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can get some loops and melodies and you could tweak them and stuff like that. But, you know, it's like, you know, I wanted that level up. I wanted that experience. And it's like everything I taught you was like, you was like, damn, he done something I don't know. Like, he passed me. And I remember telling you, thank you. Yeah. Like, you really lit a fire under my ass with this shit. Man. I was like, damn. So, what you the artist, you the producer, you the engineer, would you say them are three different people? Or would you say they are one? And if so, for both of those questions, which one would you say, if you had to put a personality on it, right? You know what I'm saying, characteristic, like what would you say defines those three entities of music? Artist, engineer, producer. Are they different? Is Jbanz different on all three of them, or is Jbanz the same? And if not, either way, which one is Jbanz?
So
what is Jbanz?
Yeah, so Jbanz is still, you know, figuring that out type shit. You know, cool. I will say that
I can respect it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find me for real. I'm getting there, and it's like I'm definitely seeing the progress and everything. But I will say, it's similarities with all of it. You know, when I'm recording myself, I apply the same things when I'm recording someone else. So that kind of gets into the engineering part along with the artist. And then when I'm producing, I'm making beats that I would like to hop on myself or that I would like to hear when I'm listening to a song. So, and that's the same thing I do with my when I'm rapping, you know, or singing. I'm making stuff that I want to hear for real. So it all kind of ties into what do I want to hear, and yeah, that's that. But yeah, I will say, as far as like the producing goes, I I wouldn't say it's different. Like I said, you know, I'm making stuff that I want to hear, but not all the beats I make I can hop on. I can hop on all of them, but it's like it's not me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm making this for the, you know, like I'll make a Lil Double O type beat. You know what I'm saying? I can hop on it, but I know Lil Double O gonna really run this type of shit. So, and I'll make a same with like I'll make an R&B type beat. I could hop on it, but I could hear Faith Evans on it or something just like that. So it's like, you know, I make music just depending on, I make beats depending on, you know, what artist I want to hear on it. And then, you know, as far as just everything else is just kind of what I you know, what I like for real.
I think it's kind of like, and that's okay. I think I remember, you know, you dropped two albums. He has a Love Series album. I think he's on the second one. He drops every Valentine's Day. And I remember like having a conversation with you about it. Like, you know, I was like, bro, embrace that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the generation got a lot of, really a lot of the same thing, right? Like, the funny thing about music for me is that what I have yet to understand is that, you know, within our culture or within our genre of rap music, you know, it's not okay, or it's not as okay to say, hey, I love my girl.
No cap.
Or I love my kids.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much easier to say, man, I tossed her with the set. You know what I'm saying? Shorty got deep throat, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's so easy to say that. And it's like, but nobody wants to say, because I guarantee you, for every dude that's saying that, they got a girl they love, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rap about it, bro. It's going to be felt. Rap about it. It's okay to say I'm in love, right? It's okay to say, man, look, man, being a good dad is the new gangster, man. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different, man. Take care of your kids, man. It's the most fulfilling thing that, and I've done a lot of things in my life. That is the most gangster shit I've ever done. Was raise my kids, bro. Getting them dressed, teaching them how to tie their shoes, walking them in school, going to programs, man. I love that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the idea that you like, hey, man, you know, I make beats according to inspiration from artists that I listen to, right? And as a producer, you have to, because you don't want to just be the trap. In my opinion, you don't just want to be the trap producer. That's limiting yourself. I want to get a call from Faith Evans just as much as I want to get a call from Big X the Plug. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I want them, I want you to be able to call me and know, hey, I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But what that comes is that you got to really open up your mind to be like, hey, man, I have different sides to me. And if I don't explore them and show them, or we willing to do it, how good is how am I holding myself back? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's stopping people from, do you want to become unapproachable? What's stopping people from really wanting to deal with you if they feel like, oh, you just this one way, 24/7? Like, you know, I don't believe, you know, like, if I got a saying, man, like, you know, like, I ain't never in character. I got an image to protect. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, you know, I don't, people that are in character, action, scene, that's the character you in, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether that's you or not, that's the character you in, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be seen. You know, would you agree with the fact that, or what would you say to somebody that is another producer or artist that's struggling with making music that's true to them versus what is popular, what is secular?
Oh, say that again. What was the question?
What would you say to an artist that is struggling to open up and be who they are versus what is popular to be?
Yeah. Honestly, that's what I'm working on right now. And so I'd say what's really helping me just kind of become me and, through my music is just experimenting and not worrying about what people gonna think about it. Just posting it for real. If you made a song that you truly like, but you start listening to it from another person's perspective, and you like, this shit kind of trash. I done did that before where I made a song and I'm like, damn, but is this person gonna fuck with it? Is they gonna fuck with it? So, and I wouldn't drop it. So it's like you can't be doing that for real. Like you gotta go on and drop it if you fuck with it, and just keep at it, keep at those songs that you truly like, and you're not really trying to make it because it sounds like something you like, or not so much something you like, but like sound like someone else. It's like this is who you can't really compare this to no one. If you can make a song like that, but you don't know if people gonna fuck with it for real, just go on and post it. And see how it turned out. Just look how it turned out for real and post it.
Yeah, because often what we fall short at sometimes, man, is that, and I wanna leave y'all with this real quick. In the essence of going for the dub. That is the soul and meat of this show, this podcast, this purpose that we on, is trying to, when we get done talking, as we're discussing, trying to help you understand where you can go for the dub at within the conversation that we're having. Often somebody's out there looking for support versus looking for their audience. Find your audience. That will be your support.
Yeah.
That will be your support. Find your audience. And the only way you're going to find your audience is to put it out there.
Exactly.
Put it out.
Trying to impress folks. Just really do your own thing. And it's, that's where you're going to impress folks for real. Unintentionally. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Unintentionally. You know what I'm saying? Man, Jbanz, it's been a pleasure and a blessing to have you on this joint. And speaking for, and just speaking on it again, man, watching you from high school to manhood, I am proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited every time I hear from you because I hear growth in so many areas beyond music.
Appreciate it.
I hear it in your spiritual walk. I hear it in the vegan in you. I hear it in just becoming a man and building character. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. It's truly a pleasure to know that you can be somebody that I know, somebody that I can introduce to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like not just my age, any age. You know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, in public, hey, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? And know that you know it. So, man, you inspiring a whole different generation of people. And not just yours, mine as well. You giving hope. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for being who you are, making time to do this, man. I wish you all the blessings and success along the way, and I wish that you continue to bless people that you come across. You know what I'm saying? One of the best things that I feel like us as human beings need to embrace is that if you carry yourself in a mannerism of asking yourself, who was happy to meet me today? If you go to bed and the answer is no, did you truly shine throughout the day? You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to meet somebody different. You at the cash register, be going for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Even if all you said was, hey, how you doing? And they smiled and said, I'm great. How you doing today? You know what I'm saying? Like they are happy to meet you. You know, I met somebody at them, say this and then we'll be out. I remember being at the bank, waiting on the bank to open. Go figure. And there was a man outside and we talked. We just opened up, just started talking about getting in. We had He shook my hand, man, and he said, man, I'm glad I met you today. And I was taken back. Yeah. I was like, wow, somebody was happy that they met me today. And it was vice versa. The next day, if not the same day, I was in a store shopping. And that man bent that corner so quick, he heard me on the phone. And he said, man, I knew that was you, man. Yeah. And it was just like, he didn't forget my voice. So he meant what he said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he just came literally just to shake my hand. Yeah. And I was like, man, that's life. Thanking God for that moment, that character, that energy. Mm-hmm. Like everything for me is about, man, just building and learning from and being able to like have that moment. So man, that's it, man. We appreciate y'all being on the show. You know what I'm saying? We about to get ready to jump into this cook up. In a minute, man. He get ready to bless us. We going for the dub. And that's it, man. Man, yeah. So y'all know how we do, man. Here on Wake Up Winning, man, we get ready to go for the dub, man. That's what we call the dub segment, man. The dub stand for the W, man. That's the winning. My guy Jbanz, man, he finna cook up something live in front of y'all, man. Y'all get ready for this heat. Let's hear what you got, bro. Do it. Right, this is how we do it, man. You see it live from scratch, man. This is the type of work we putting in over here, man. We ain't doing no editing off the much. We let these folks go live over here, man. We going for the dub. This real talent over here. I see you. Yeah. business, man. Man,
Yeah.
man, that shit was hard, bro. That shit was hard, man. You a master at your craft, man. That's how we do. J-Dub, let me shake your hand on that one, man. You went for the dub, my bro. You went for the dub. That's how we do it.
No cap.